recently moved out from New York City, where I was producing Broadway and off-Broadway, and I came out here because I started producing a television show and independent feature film. I came out to get a few tips on structuring the business and the financing.
The panelists are very knowledgeable people. Actually, they are people who answer some of the questions I've been looking for quite some time. This is just, great timing for a panel like this for me to learn new things, to learn new tricks and new pitfalls that I can possibly avoid. And these people are very knowledgeable.
Well, I think the key for independent production is to get a lot of these subsidy monies, these tax-preferred deals. And we specialize in that. That's been kind of a critical element of our success. And those deals give us the cash that we need to keep going and to keep making the movies and getting them distributed.
MGM has been aggressive in some of the space, particularly Hulu and YouTube. We have a lot of content. We have 4,200 movies and 10,000 hours of television in our library, and it allows us to experiment in these new spaces. Content, content, content. If the content is not entertaining and of high quality, if people don't want to watch it, if people don't want to watch it again, if people don't want to share it with their friends and have them watch it, then it's likely not to be successful.
I think again, the biggest challenge right now again is the money and the amount of work. But if you have a lot of passion and you have a good vision, good story of something you want to do, and you get your friends together to do it, I think it can be a great vehicle for you.
Well, the project we're working on now that we spoke about tonight is 10,000 Days, and it's an action-adventure series that we're producing independently, and that we're hoping soon to have a major studio on board to promote it and distribute it. You have to have incredible resilience, incredible passion. You have to be able to keep moving forward at all times. I mean, you have to be a shark. You just got to keep moving.
When you watch something on television, it's very passive, and you have the opportunity to do other things. But content on the web was born in a very intimate environment, and people get really emotionally involved. And they want to put it on their laptop, on their screensaver, on their keychain, and those are the kind of fans that you want, that really want to stick with you and care about you. I think stay true to what works, to what people like, and to what audiences are asking for. With social networks like Facebook and Twitter, they're very vocal about what they like, and listen to them and then put it on the screen.
As an actress, I've worked on dozens of web series for studios and for independents, so everything from Sorority Forever, which is Warner Brothers' first web series, to working with Sony Crackle on Woke Up Dead and other bigger budget web series, and then also writing and producing my own web projects, which range from Private High Musical, which was a musical comedy series I wrote and produced 2 years ago, oh my gosh, to doing a lot of one-off videos and one-off content, because I also think that that's really fun. So it kind of spans the gamut for me. For filmmakers, I think the biggest challenge is getting your content seen. When I first got started in online content, people were saying, "What's that?" They didn't quite get it. And so I was a little fortunate in that respect to get in early. And I think now it's becoming a space that's inundated with a lot of filmmakers trying to put out their content and not having a smart distribution model for it. And there really is no smart distribution model. I mean, I think a lot of it's trial and error and luck, and I think we're all just still figuring it out, but it's becoming more and more difficult to be seen when there's a larger pool of people.
One of the things that I really like doing is sharing my experiences as an independent producer with people who are getting into it and starting out doing it, so that they can learn from my past experiences. Dealing with the constantly changing landscape, both on the finance and the distribution side, it takes a good amount of my time every day and every week, just making sure that I know exactly what the changes are as I deal with both investors and distributors, being able to speak about the most current situation as that changes on what seems like a daily basis.
I think the biggest challenge is just getting started. I mean, a lot of people talk themselves out of doing they give themselves reason. The problem is this. The problem is that. To just start instead of just doing their work. Shoot. Find a story that you want to tell, and then shoot it. One way or the other. Find an interesting way to do it. Shoot it the best way possible. I think the IndieCon is a great thing that they put together here for independent filmmakers to get information out, and people trying to, young filmmakers trying to find out how to get something done. I think it's a very good avenue, so I'm glad that they're doing it.
So Film LA is the equivalent in most communities of a film commission, and in our case we provide permit services and information about filming in the city of Los Angeles and the county, as well as several other cities and school districts. First thing I would say is you should go to our site at filmla.com and look at the For Filmmakers section. It'll give a tremendous amount of information about how to do filming successfully in the region. There's all kinds of forms and opportunities, and gives you access to our online permitting system so you can file permit requests there.
I think IndieCon is an amazing opportunity for producers to get together and network, and networking when you're an independent producer is the key.
At the end of the day, one has to have a definitive love for what they do. So I really loved storytelling and producing, even though I was an actor. What worked in my favor was relationships through producers and especially actors. So it's helping me build my company because I'm doing a lot of casting myself through attaching viable entities that help raise money and sell the movies. Knowledge is power. And the people who've done it before us, myself included, you can always learn something that'll help you, whether it be artistically or production-wise. So obviously knowledge and education, that's why they came. And that's it. Good to be here, and congrats to the guys at IndieCon. Good job.